got the dialect of dairy in my diary. I'm from a lactose intolerance community. I wanna circulate the units in the unity. The continuity of opportunity for stacking bands. Opportunity to stack the figures with your family. I can show you how to get the figures in advance. I don't see nobody else but us giving a damn. Ooh, ooh. So let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. First play, first throw coming for Vic. He's got his tailback, Ricky Williams. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. The first carry now for Ricky Williams. He takes this for 3 to the 29. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Here's Michael Vick. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Steelers send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Another carry now for Gurley. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's in. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. They try right side here. Gurley. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Howell going to go for it. Looking deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. Vic now. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. We're scoreless after 1. Vic on 2nd down. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. A
fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. It's a big play there for Miami. 49 yards.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. 2nd and 9. They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Gurley. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 3rd and 8. They'll try and run up the gut with Gurley. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go. It's Gurley. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Todd Gurley taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. You get down this deep, Charles, you hate to settle for a field goal. They roll the dice on 4th down, really just hoping to get that first. But as it turns out, they take it all the way into the end zone.
You mentioned that they took a little bit of a gamble there. Think about it this way.
It'll be intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially Williams loses the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Ray Lewis up from his linebacker spot to make the play. On 2nd down, it's Gurley again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Gurley fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And that'll do it. Well, no sooner do the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, 3rd quarter, ready to go. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the 2nd half gets started. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. 2nd and 7. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. It's a big play there for Miami, and even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. On the counter, Gurley. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They're running with Gurley. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. There wasn't even thought of a short field goal. There was no hesitation. They were going for it.
I think he was thinking ahead a couple plays ago, that if he got in this situation, they were definitely going for it. And you're right. It was a confident call and a decisive run to pick it up.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. Howell throwing for it. Being chased out left. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
And he will have a Steelers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Here's Vick. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
2nd and a couple.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Again they run with Gurley. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker, has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. Here's Gurley now out of the gun.
And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game. 104 yards rushing now for the ball game on 24 carries. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
This is 1st and 10.
And Vic's throw there incomplete.
This offense has had its troubles moving the ball all night. So now you get in this situation, hard to imagine that suddenly they're going to start clicking and moving the ball downfield.
Now a second down throw for Vic. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Now Cade York for the extra point.
And that one makes it 14-7. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Good move by Gurley. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and it was their defense.